Welcome to this edition of 3 Outs. I am Chase Parham. More coverage at rebelgrove.com. Ole Miss's 1-0 win over Alabama to start SEC play. 1-0 is it tonight. A Cole Zabowski home run and a 4-hit shutout combined through Will Etheridge, Austin Miller, and Parker Caracci closed this one out. The first thing you really look at is the pitching, because after a few games of not being able to make the pitch to get off the field, Etheridge did that. He strands 2 runners in each of the first 2 innings. He strands a couple leadoff hitters. He was excellent. He had 9 strikeouts. He worked around 3 hits, worked around 4 walks, but really made it work. It was his best outing of the season. The fastball became really a good pitch late. He was 92 in the first, and then really picked up life in the later innings. He got through the initial innings with a pretty good changeup, a pretty good breaking ball, really mixed everything in there. So for Etheridge, huge step in the right direction, and he was huge when they had to have it. They had to have it because Finnerty of Alabama was very, very good. He shut down Ole Miss as much as anyone other than maybe the kid from East Carolina on the season. Had about a 4-pitch mix. He was good, but Zabowski squared him up. Really, Cole hit him pretty good all 3 at-bats. He had 2 hits, including the solo home run in the second that was the difference. Ole Miss threatened in the first, really came out of it in bad shape because they should have added some runs early in the first inning, but Zabowski gets the home run in the second, and that ended up being the difference as Ole Miss held on the rest of the way. Austin Miller gets 4 outs out of the 4 batters faced, and they turn it over to Parker Caracci for a 5-out save. He had a heck of a battle with 1 out in the 9th against one of the Alabama hitters. I can't remember his name off the top of my head, but he stuck it out. He got a couple big strikeouts. He got out of the innings, and Ole Miss just continued to make pitches, and they were also helped out by excellent defense. Anthony Servideo makes a big play in the gap. Cooper Johnson throws out another base runner. Gray Kessinger stays with the ground ball in the infield that could have complicated some situations there. So for Ole Miss, it was a clean game. It was a much-needed game, and you take them however you can win them at this point. But they are 1-0 in the SEC. It's their 15th win of the 13th win of the season overall. So for Ole Miss, big night, back at it at 1:30 tomorrow. These first 2 series, huge for Ole Miss, with Alabama and Missouri, 2 of the at least expected to be weaker teams in the league. But Alabama gets a heck of a pitching performance from Finnerty. Etheridge beats him along with Miller and Caracci. Zabowski goes yard, and Ole Miss wins 1-0. Again, that will be it for 3 Outs. More coverage at rebelgrove.com.